What happened cannot be forgotten. It was on the flight, on that journey that was supposed to take me to a distant city, but my path to it became a maze in the dark corners of nightmares. Between the monotonous sounds of the engine and the faint conversations of neighbors in the adjacent seat, I felt immersed in a world of silence and solitude. At that moment, even eyes accustomed to ordinary worries began to seek a way out, even if it was the restroom on board the plane. As I left my seat and headed to the restroom, I felt the internal unease growing with each step. My nerves were on edge, as if sensing something sinister lurking in the dark. The restroom door creaked as I opened it, and I entered the narrow space. The light inside was dim, and shadows engulfed every corner. But when I looked in the mirror, I saw it. It was a creature, huge, covered in hair, with eyes glowing. My heart froze in horror, and my skin grew cold with sweat. I couldn't move, as if frozen in place, trapped in the claws of terror. The creature didn't move. It just stood there, staring at me with its glowing eyes. "Who are you?" My voice sounded like a trembling whisper, drowned out by the hum of the engine. The creature didn't respond. It just continued to stand there, emitting a menacing energy as if it wanted to engulf me entirely. Overwhelmed by panic, I tried to escape from the restroom, but the door suddenly slammed shut, as if obeying the will of darkness. My fists helplessly pounded on the metal surface, but it remained closed like a trap. The creature approached me, its eyes glowing brighter. I felt its breath on my face, cold and inhuman. I closed my eyes, trying to ward off the nightmare, but its presence was too real. And then, like salvation, I heard the sound of the door opening. I rushed forward, breaking through the darkness, and burst out of the restroom, leaving the creature in its gloomy lair. When I returned to my seat, I felt my heart pulsating in my ears, as if it wanted to burst out of my chest. The journey continued, and I looked out the window, seeing only the night darkness, but in my imagination, the dark creature remained, ready to emerge from the shadows at any moment. Since then, every time I see a plane in the sky or hear the roar of its engines, I remember that night, the creature in the restroom, and I know that dark forces can lurk in our most ordinary moments, ready to lead us into a world of nightmares from which there is no escape.